Hello, welcome to my channel. It's Doreen Olinya again. If it's your first time to log into this channel, please don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on more videos of this sort. And if you like my videos, please give me a thumbs up and also share to your friends and family so we can inspire someone into the realm of cycle breaking. Yes, so today I want to talk about the lessons I've learned while in my journey to cycle breaking. One of the lessons I've learned is that in order to overcome fear, you don't run, you don't cowardize, and neither do you hide in a shell like a snail every time fear surfaces. The best way to overcome fear, face it, fight it head on, and use it to your advantage in order to reach your expectation, because fear is just nothing but false evidence that appears real. This lesson I learned the day I stood up to one of my naysayers who always made it a point to come and intimidate me in my hostel room and remind me of the past mistakes, of my past failures and shortfalls, of my background, my humble background. And until the day I stood up to her and reminded her that in fact, I told her, I didn't even remind her, I told her that if she always knew that she's going to come and intimidate me, then she should never consider stepping her foot into my hostel room. And that was a turning point for me. Lesson number 2 that I've learned in my journey to cycle breaking is the fact that I needed to open up my heart, my mind, and my arms to help. And I also needed to appreciate whoever extended that hand of help towards me. Yes. So every time people extend help, I always appreciate it and I welcome it. This I learned the day I had spent quite a long time without eating and I was surviving on water. And here comes my dear custodian who was ready to give me a plate of food after a very long prayer I'd made to God for food. And now the food has come. Someone is offering you the food and you're trying to refuse. Isn't that utmost foolishness? Please get out of your foolishness and accept the custodian's offer. And trust me, the time I accepted the custodian's offer, my stomach was able to smile. So I learned that help is like fortune. It knocks once on the door and it never returns. So every time it presents a chance towards me, I appreciate it and I welcome it with an open heart and open arms and also an open mind, very receptive and ready to receive help and appreciating those that bring or extend the hand of help towards my life. Number 3, I learned that in order to gain the help that I so much need while pursuing my cycle breaking missions, I need to communicate effectively with the right channels to the right people. It's very important that when we are going to communicate serious issues with serious people, or when we need help from serious people, and the help is so serious, we desire to solve certain serious problems at that, we need to know the right channels to use. For instance, when you're in a face-to-face meeting with the person, explaining the urgency and the potency of the need for the financial help, chances are so high, it's 98% that the person might agree. Even if there's 2% of a disagreement, but the person might agree, than when I just send a message on WhatsApp or Facebook, or I send a message on Twitter, or I send a direct message on my phone. I need financial help, and yet I'm not willing to face the person or call the person and make an appointment with them. I think that the person will even not take me that serious than when I come and meet them and explain my issue to them. So That is a lesson I have gained over time, especially the time I was asked by someone, why didn't you tell me that you needed such and such a thing? And I answered, I thought that you would just see and you will know. And the person responded, I am not an angel. That is another thing I've learned within effective communication, not to assume that people are angels and they will automatically know that I am in need and I need help. I need to communicate the help to the right people in order to gain the right answers or the right support that I need into breaking my cycles. The other lesson I have learned in my journey of cycle breaking is the fact that I need to clearly understand the virtue of integrity and exercise or exhibit it on a daily basis at all times, in both the presence and the absence of watchful eyes. The other lesson I have learned in my journey of cycle breaking is to create space for forgiveness in my life at all times, to let go of things or people that may have caused harm into my life. Yes, because every time you carry those hurt feelings, you're like a pregnant woman carrying a belly. And this woman can only recognized from a distance by virtue of the belly that she's carrying. So every time I keep people in my heart, I'm not only putting myself in a bondage of unforgiveness, but I'm also putting those people in my bondage, and I'm making them victims of my own hateful feelings. And trust me, every time I did that, I lost focus on things that mattered most in my life, things that would make meaning, would attach meaning to my life. So the more I spent time thinking of how I would get back to the people that hurt me, to the naysayers in my life, I lost focus of my real life purpose. So I wasted time. And I wouldn't want to do that again. In order for me to build healthy friendships and to have healthy thoughts, I need to create space for forgiveness. Not just one time, not just 2 times, not 3 times, but all times. And I've learned that no one out there will give me the peace that I need, will give me the joy that I need. It's none other than me, myself. I have the power to make myself happy. I have the power to make myself feel that peace that I so much desire. And so the only way I could gain that was through letting go, forgiving myself, forgiving others, and letting go of the things that would stand in the way of my happiness and my peace, and also my achievements. And that has helped me a lot while in the realm of cycle breaking. And finally, I have learned to make my time worthwhile. As much as I have learned to face my fears, open up myself to help and appreciate those that extend the hand of help, I have also learned to make my time worthwhile. Yes, and how do I make my time worthwhile while pursuing my cycle breaking missions? By spending it with people that only add value to my life. People that only create, people and places that create positive vibes in my life. If you've liked this video, please give me a thumbs up. Please give me a thumbs up, and also share to your friends and loved ones so we can inspire anyone into the realm of cycle breaking. God bless you.